Friends, yeah, after a brief break, I come up with my video. 2024 bits by to the people, and 2025 is coming up, and people are celebrating New Year celebration. Let us see the major things that has happened in our country in 2024. In January, Ram Temple's inauguration was done on 22nd January 2024. The dispute was for many hundred years. After the Mughals' occupation, the allegation was the Ram Temple was demolished and Masjid was built. And the struggle was going on for a pretty longer time, and Supreme Court finally decided in favor of building a temple in 2019, and the temple was built in January 2024, and one of the biggest prayers and desires of Hindu faiths has been fulfilled. And this year parliamentary election, the NDA government headed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been returned to power third consecutive time. The only achievement of similar type was by Jawaharlal Nehru ji. In the first election onwards, 3 elections he won. Now that has been equated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Of course, his total number has come down, but still the alliance has got clear mandate. And another important point to be mentioned here is the Jammu and Kashmir election. After the reading down of removal of Article 370 in 2019, this election was held where almost 64% of the people have voted. This is almost similar to the voting percentage of many parts of our country. So we can take it as the most of the people have accepted the removal of Article 370 also. And it is a great achievement for the Government of India and the Election Commission also. And post-election in the assemblies, Haryana and Maharashtra have given surprise because Congress fared well in the parliamentary election. So they were very confident of forming government, but people have decided the otherwise. They have given a big mandate to BJP alliances in Maharashtra and also BJP too in Haryana. So that is another surprising element. And Manipur violence was a terrible thing that was widely discussed in the country. But unfortunately, the fact of the matter is the Manipur problem and Nagaland problem, it is going on for a pretty longer time. Of course, government should take a strong action to stop violence in Manipur and other places, in any place in India. Okay. And take the case of Indo-China conflict. The Galwan Valley conflict resulted in deployment of huge army force in both sides of the line of actual control. Last 4 years, the armies were positioned eyeball to eyeball, and finally China has realized that India will not budge a ground. So those fellows have now agreed for Indian Army's patrolling along the line of actual control, and they have gone back. Okay, it is a victory for India's resilience and strong-willed reaction. But still, my feeling is India should be wary of Chinese every moment, because they are not the people to believe in. We should not blindly believe what China does. The most rogueness that any country has got is, I would say, with the strongest countries. China is the number one rogue country. So India should be very careful about dealing with China. In Calcutta, the doctor, a student doctor, was raped and killed. Whole country was so angry about that particular criminal action of fellow, and of course Supreme Court has intervened, and they have transferred the case to CBI. Ratan Tata and Dr. Manmohan Singh, their death during this year is the loss to our people. The service to the country rendered by Ratan Tata and Dr. Manmohan Singh is immense. In fact, we have discussed separately in our videos. And the neighboring country, Bangladesh, the elected government was overthrown by the student movement, the so-called student movement, which is supported by militants and terrorists, fundamentalists. And there the Hindu minorities are now targeted, and surprisingly the India Alliance parties who are vocal in terms of minorities' rights and other things in our country, which is natural. In our country, everybody should have equal right, which is available. But when it comes to Hindu minority, these people are deaf and dumb, surprisingly. And the election of Donald Trump is a good thing. He is going to take over charge on January 20th, 2025 for 4 years. And the countries which will feel the pinch, which are much worried, are China, Canada, Mexico, and so on. Okay, now coming to the case of central government employees, 8th Pay Commission constitution was expected. The Cabinet Secretary has indicated that 8th Pay Commission revision, there are a lot of time left, something like that. He made statement, gave interview. And based on that assumption, I also made some calculation and gave. Now government has time and again indicated in Parliament that there is no proposal to constitute Pay Commission now. So though they have not ruled out that it will never be constituted, immediately they are not planning to constitute. This is what they have very clearly told, that anyway every time most of the government of the day normally says we are not at present considering all those things. Within a month they will do that. This all has happened. But here, the General Secretary of National Council Joint Consultative Missionary Staff Side, Mr. Shivgopal Misra, has indicated the government may come up with alternative mechanism. It is a surprising statement. Government has not told anything, but government has told one thing, that we are not constituting Pay Commission immediately. So now the point is, pay revision is due in 2026. Okay, is there any law? No law. It is a convention from 4th Pay Commission, that is 1986. 4th Pay Commission was implemented. From that time, the Commission has told very clearly, every 10 years, Pay Commission should be constituted, which was done subsequently correctly. So 5th Pay Commission was implemented from 1996. 6th Pay Commission was implemented from 2006. 7th Pay Commission was implemented from 2016. But 7th Pay Commission has recommended not to constitute any more pay commission, but revise the salary as frequently as possible instead of waiting for 10 long years based on the Aykroyd formula using the pay matrix recommended now. So they said the pay matrix, whatever they have given for 7th Pay Commission should be the basis. From that revision should happen. Something like that they have recommended. Government has neither approved or disapproved that proposal. But now, probably taking the cudgel from that recommendation, government may try to do something, but whatever it is, the pay revision is due for government employees after a gap of 10 years. In our country, all banks and most of the public sector units, including state public sectors, follow pay revision every 5 years. And central government employees and most of the states which follow central government go for revision once in 10 years. So it is valid demand from employee side for revision of pay from 2026, and it is the duty of the government to come up with their plan whether to have 8th Pay Commission or revision in whatever way. Okay. Let us hope the coming year is good for each and every citizen of this country, and let us all celebrate the new year. Wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you.